Good morning, comrades, and welcome to day 6 of the Pikmin 2 No Death Run. I'm Multi-Game Master 1 reporting in, and today we're going to head back into the Perplexing Pool and actually find some treasure this time. Let's get back down there and do this thing. The forecast for today? Bright and sunny skies. It reminds me of one of the brightest days that I've had this year, but I'll get into more detail about that later. For right now, let's have Louie gather the purple Pikmin together. There is a reason as to why I'm doing this, by the way. Remember the eggs that we found yesterday here in the Perplexing Pool? Well, every day you come back, the eggs will respawn. And I have the purple Pikmin out here just to check on the eggs and make sure that there aren't any Medites. And if there are, we'll be better prepared for them. We're not too far from the eggs at this point. There they are dead ahead. Let's see what's in them. Hopefully there won't be any Medites. Nectar, and... oh, that purple liquid. That apparently we haven't seen as of yet.
The purple drop you see contains refined ultra bitter essence. One drop contains 1 dose. Use it on hostile creatures. Approach the creatures and press 1 to spray. Have you tried it yet?
Not yet, but we will at some point. For now, we'll just go ahead and take it with us. So apparently I was wrong about the eggs not having Medites inside them. Or, why would I be wrong about that? I'm wrong about the eggs having Medites inside them is what I mean to say. But it's okay. The eggs are worth checking on from time to time. Okay, now we'll go ahead and return these guys back to the ship, and then we'll call our red Pikmin. What I plan to do first is to feed as many Pikmin as I can some nectar. This way they'll be healthy and in good shape as we explore more of the Perplexing Pool. Okay, red Pikmin, come on out. All 100 of you. Rise and shine, little ones. And when I look at it, most of the Pikmin on the team don't have their fill of nectar. But not to worry, we can fix that. So now it's back to the spot with the nectar we go. Careful here, Pikmin. Easy does it. There. I'm not going to worry about the purple berries just yet. I'll worry about those later. Okay. Nectar dead ahead of us. Real quick, let's toss 5 Pikmin over here and have them dig up the grass for some nectar. Okay, everyone line up in an orderly fashion and get your fill. Okay, hopefully everyone got their fill at this point. Looks like everyone did. Awesome. Finish yet, Pikmin? Okay, we only got 2 batches of nectar from the grass, but that's okay. I think that's enough nectar needed in order to feed our yellow Pikmin anyway. And real quick, before we make our way back, let's get some more of the purple berries here. You never know when we could need more of that ultra bitter spray. Go at it, Pikmin. Pluck those berries. Nicely done. And the other side? Very good. Okay, now let's make our way back. That sun is shining ever so bright today. It reminds me of this past Sunday. See, I awoke to a bright ray of light in my face, and I was worried that something was wrong with my lights again in my room, but it turns out that it was actually sunlight coming from outside. It was great to awaken to a bright morning, but at the same time, I was worried that I might be blinded by the sun. The sun was just shining way too bright that I just had to leave my windows slightly cracked in order to make sure that not too much sunlight got in my room. Okay, red Pikmin, you go on back. I'll call you guys out again a little later. And yellow Pikmin, you guys come on out, because you're next to be fed. If I'm not mistaken, at least 15 of these yellow Pikmin should still need some nectar. Okay, let's make our way back. And then as soon as we feed the Pikmin, we'll actually find some treasure in the area. Any more of the purple berries grown back? Doesn't look like it. Well, we'll check on them again a little later. Okay. Nectar right over here. Alright, Pikmin. Line up in an orderly fashion and get your nectar. There we go, nicely done. Now we can actually find some treasure. Finally. Let's start over here atop of this tree stump. We need yellow Pikmin in order to get at the treasure. And every time you toss them up into the air, they fly rather briefly and soar long distances in the air. This is given the fact that they're light. I'm not sure what that treasure looks like, by the way, but getting a closer look at it, I think it reminds me of one of those bottle openers that we use to open up certain bottles. Glass bottles, if you will. More of these purple berries. I can't resist. I really do think that the Ultra Bitter spray will be necessary for our travels. And it's like every time the berries grow, I just have to focus on getting them off of the plants. Okay, almost done. Okay, now from here, let's actually split the group as soon as this cutscene is passed. Treasure's made it aboard. 50 Pokos. Name is Impediment Scourge. I can see why it's called that. That's actually way too many Pikmin. This should be a good amount. This next treasure that we're going at is one of the more difficult ones to go after, because it involves you having the Pikmin sit along the wall here, and therefore you have to toss them up there in order to get at the treasure. It's very hard to do, especially since there is a chance that the Pikmin could fall off of the main path, and therefore you have to start all the way over. But fortunately, I got this done in one try. I was worried that I'd have to make more than one trip. More of this mode. I just saw that coming. Let's take that out before we leave. Okay, nicely done, Pikmin. Let's make our way back. Let's get a look at this treasure. Vlasic, Big Taste, Big Crunch. This treasure reminds me of lids for pickle jars. Speaking of pickles, I really don't like pickles much in general. I used to like pickles a lot when I was a little kid, but ever since I've grown up, my taste buds have changed, and nowadays I just don't like pickles. I don't know why, but you really can't blame a natural change in your taste buds, now can you? Maybe you guys still like pickles. Do you? If so, let me know in the comments below. 100 Pokos. Name is Gherkingate. Okay, now real quick, let me do some math here. Because what we're going to do for right now is to explore our first cave for the area. So let's have this amount of Pikmin stay out. And have this amount of red Pikmin. And then we'll get the rest of the white and purple Pikmin. And if I'm not mistaken, this should give us a good amount of Pikmin for us to take with us as we explore our first cave in the Perplexing Pool. I would have 100 Pikmin out in the field before we explore the cave, but there is a reason as to why I have this amount, and I'll get into that later. Right now, there's the cave. Dead ahead of us. So ominous.
My sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs. Vicious program terminating bugs.
Calm down, Shib. We'll do the best we can to protect you. Hazards we need to avoid: fire and electricity. Let's get down there. We're all set. Also, there is a reason as to why I have white Pikmin, and you'll see further ahead of our travels in this cave. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 1, let's do this. What new trials await us down here? Okay, let's move out. Come along, Pikmin. And I'll switch to Louie. We have an egg right there. I wonder what's in it. Just some nectar. That's good, I guess. Wait, 2 Pikmin? Oh, there they are. I get worried about these guys when they get left behind. Shearwig. I would leave this guy alone, but you know what they say. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Skitter leaves over there. We don't have to worry about those. 2 Shearwigs. Wow. Oh no, you're not flying away from me. That's what you get for getting in my way. Anyone else? More Shearwigs. What's inside this egg? Ultra spicy spray. We could use this for later. Anyone else want some? Oh, I see you right there. I see you, Mr. Skitterleaf. And another Shearwig right there. Don't try to hide. Get him! Put him down. Put down the Pikmin. Thank you. Okay, let's carry this treasure back. Looks like a giant tomato. Tomatoes really aren't my favorite fruit/vegetables in real life, but they're good anyway. I think that there was a debate a long time ago as to whether or not tomatoes were fruits or vegetables, and I think that the resulting verdict was that tomatoes are actually fruit, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not too sure about that. I'll look into that a little later. 40 Pokos, Love Nugget. Why does the ship call it a Love Nugget? It doesn't stimulate love of any kind whenever I bite into a tomato. How weird. Whatever. It's how the ship names it. Okay. This floor is clear. Let's move on. Only 12 minutes in the recording. I'm not sure how long I'm going to make this part, but I am going to record the whole entire day in a session. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 2. And of course, this may be split into multiple parts. Wait, where are the Pikmin running? Where the heck were those guys running? I don't know what happened there. Stay with me, Pikmin. Okay. Flaming heat pockets. Let's have the red Pikmin take that out. I also see loads of enemies dead ahead. Let's see if we can bait the Wollywog. Hey there, big guy. How are you? Good? Well, that's good, because you're going to die. Be gone with you, Wollywog. There's another one over there. Let's deal with that, too. That's right, don't you dare turn around. Kill him, Pikmin, get him! Get him! Nicely done. Now over here we have brand new enemies known as Dweevils. They don't pose as much of a threat against Pikmin unless you attack them yourself. And real quick, let me show off what the red one does. First, I will have the Pikmin split up here. And then I'll attack this Dweevil over here. And as you can see, the more damage you deal against it, the more it will be capable of producing jets of fire. Be careful around it if you can. Okay, now let's actually get to work. We have loads of things to do. Also, the Dweevils will occasionally carry spoils on them, just to hide themselves from the Pikmin. Don't know why they do that, but I suppose it's worth it for protection. 100 Pokos. Name is Creative Inspiration. Honestly, I wish I had a creative inspiration. Okay, let's take this out. When I say that I wish that I had a creative inspiration, well, you could just say that I don't have much great inspiration in real life. I wish I had a good source of it. Also, you saw a falling egg right there. That will occasionally happen in spots with dead ends. Okay, let's carry this. And I think that's about all we'll get for this cave. But then again, when I think about it, I think I'm missing something. 80 Pokos? Paradoxical Enigma. How's this a paradox? I don't get it. It's just a duck head. And this treasure? 50 Pokos? Lip service. I can see how it's called that. Oh, I wasn't missing anything. Thank goodness. Anyway, I can see how lip service gets its name. It is pretty handy for lips. For girls, it would be a natural thing, but for guys, it would just be incredibly weird. But overall, the lip service treasure, or lip gloss if you will, is quite a fashion statement. I haven't really put any lip gloss on my lips, ever, but I have put on way too much chapstick in order to make sure that my lips haven't been chapped. But, well, you never know, lip gloss could be quite a fashion statement. Good for girls, but weird for guys. Very weird. Anyway, let's see what we have down here. Swooping stench bug, I see you. I see you right there. Get down here. Stop squirming, you're going to die. Also over there we have no beetles. What they do is they send out an electric discharge whenever the beetles are close to one another. And when the Pikmin get caught in the zaps of electricity, they will get electrocuted and shocked to death. So make sure you be very careful around those guys. Their weakness is their belly, so all you need to do is to find a way in order to flip them over, and then you can deal damage against them. Okay, let's see what we have over here. See, this is the reason why I have 92 Pikmin. You see this plant right here? This is a queen candy pop bud. Every time you toss Pikmin inside it, you will get 9 additional Pikmin in return. And I'll go ahead and toss the yellow Pikmin in. This way we can get some more Pikmin. And we'll go ahead and pluck these guys off of the ground. I happen to know every single location in which the queen candy pop buds can be found. So, if you see me having a certain amount of Pikmin before we enter the cave, then that's the reason. Because the cave that we explore is a potential place in which we could find more of those queen candy pop buds, and therefore produce some more Pikmin. Okay, let's go ahead and carry this treasure back. Surprised about the ambush from the swooping stench bug, by the way. Anything beyond this point? Well, there's the exit. I guess we'll go ahead and uncover that. This treasure. Looks like a can filled with nuts. I wonder if it still has some nuts. 130 Pokos. Name is Patience Tester. I don't know why they call it that, to be honest. Okay, let's gather the rest of our Pikmin together. I don't think we can worry about this guy. Sorry if I get quiet in certain parts within the commentary, or if there are gaps. I'm just trying to concentrate as I go through this quote-unquote impossible challenge, which I still say is possible. Okay, we'll take you down. Gosh, there are so many of these anole beetles everywhere, and also there's another swooping stench bug. Perfect. Just wonderful. Okay, gotta be really careful about this. Cannot lose a single Pikmin now. I've come way too far. Okay, careful. Swooping stench bug, get back here! Okay, carefully, carefully. Gotta be very careful about this. This is really, really complicated. Okay, how many anole beetles are left? Just 3? Well, we should be able to take those guys out easily. Music down here is great to listen to, by the way. Okay, kill this guy. That's another one down. I see you hiding back there. You're not escaping from me or the Pikmin. Hostile down. Okay, let's see what's here. There's some treasure right here, but we don't see anything. However, this is the reason why I have white Pikmin with me, because the treasure is buried within the ground. Of course, there is a spot dead ahead with an ivory candy pop bud, but as you guys know, once you pass this floor, you won't be coming back, unless you chose to exit the cave. But you always want to make sure that you have white Pikmin with you when you come to this part of the cave. Okay, we'll go ahead and carry these spoils back as well. Like I said before, I'm not going to carry too many of these enemy bugs back to the ship. It'd just be a waste of time. 100 Pokos, name is Memorial Shell. I can even see the pearl on that shell. Looking at the shell, it kind of reminds me of a tongue twister. Let me see if I can recall it. She sells seashells by the seashore. Try saying that 5 times fast. That's like a serious tongue twister right there. Okay, this floor is clear, so let's get a move on. She sells by the seashore. See, that's a serious tongue twister. I can't say it perfectly, even 5 times as fast. She sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, I'm just gonna stop because I really don't want to have to get caught up in tongue twisters again. Alright, let's see what we have down here. Nothing too good, I can imagine. I really need to get some nectar for the yellow Pikmin. Here's an egg right over here. But I'm worried that it might have some Midites. Purple Pikmin, check it out. Nope, it does have some nectar. Okay. Split the group here. Yellow Pikmin, here's some nectar. There you go. Okay, let's get a move on. More of those heat pockets. And also there's an ivory candy pop bud over there. You know, for some reason, whenever I enter a cave, I get a strange feeling that I'm going to be ambushed somewhere. I don't know where, but I just get that feeling. Why don't we toss our red Pikmin in? It's okay, little guys. Think of it as evolution. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and pluck these guys out of the ground instead of just wait for them to mature into flowers. Alright, let's go this way next. There's the exit right over there, but we need to get all of the treasure first. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, it's another one of those new creatures. I'm not sure what that is, but I am going to leave an image as well as its name as to what it's called and what it looks like. Okay, that creature's dead. Pikmin, carry this. Actually, we'll worry about that a little bit later. Let's explore further into the cave. Oh, actually, come to think of it, we still have more of the cave to explore. Yeah, we'll just have you guys carry that back. Go ahead. Really hoping that I can find some more nectar in here. For the white Pikmin, of course. Treasure is aboard. 15 Pokos. Name is King of Sweets. Chocolate certainly is a king of sweets, isn't it? Who doesn't like chocolate? Okay. Oh, another one of those creatures. Gotta be careful about this. Oh, no you don't. Pikmin, attack it! Its weakness is its back, by the way. Also, we have water dumples over there. These creatures are easy to defeat. Just swarm the Pikmin around them. Should be worth mentioning that they gobble up 2 Pikmin at a time. Don't you dare. You're not getting the chance to eat my Pikmin. Tell your friends. Okay, we'll take this down. And we'll carry this back. The next treasure. Okay, so I couldn't find any nectar up here, but that's okay. We still have another part of the cave to go through, so hopefully we should be able to find some nectar for the white Pikmin. Okay. Carry this as well. Gosh, sometimes it gets a little too dark in this cave to see. It's a good thing that Louie and Olimar have headlights on their helmet. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to see at all in the cave. 70 Pokos? Time capsule? Aw, what an adorable little puppy. I wonder whose dog that belongs to, by the way. Next treasure is a boar. Look at the picture on it, by the way. It's a picture of Bowser from Mario. 10 Pokos, Flame of Tomorrow. Bowser Breath brand. I can't really think of much to say about that treasure, but it's just rather funny and interesting to see a picture of Bowser on there. Okay, now we've cleared everything on this floor, so let's make our way out of here. This should be the way to go. Another one of those water dumples. May I devour your Pikmin? No, you cannot. Freaking beast. Okay. Don't carry that Pikmin. We're not gonna worry about him. Alright. Here's the way out over here. So we can tear down this wall and keep moving throughout the cave. It'll only take the Pikmin a few seconds to tear down this wall. Alright, downwards we go. And while we do this, let me check the recording time. 27 minutes, jeez. Saving game. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 5. Wow, it is really dark down here. I wonder what's down here. Final floor. Let's see what we have down here. Not really sure how I'm going to split each part of this day, by the way. I'll think about it during editing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be an iridescent flint beetle around here somewhere. There it is. Where are you going? Come here. Come here. Thanks for the goodies. We'll take this with us. And also, we have some nectar for the white Pikmin to drink. White Pikmin, if you come forward, you can get some nectar. There you go. Now, what I should do for right now is to get the yellow Pikmin together and have Olimar. Oh wait, actually there's some treasure around here somewhere. And it's buried in the ground. Where is it again? Here it is. We'll just have the white Pikmin dig that up. It shouldn't take them real long to uncover it out of the ground. Looks like an actual diamond. Somebody should really attach that to a ring. Looks so shiny and beautiful, by the way. You know, when I think about it, there's an old saying that diamonds are a girl's best friend. And I'll bet that still applies even to this day. Seriously, what girl doesn't like diamonds? 100 Pokos? Name is Regal Diamond. Alright, now we'll have Olimar get the rest of the Pikmin together. And then we'll have Louie investigate further in the cave. This is one big open arena. What's above me? Looks like a giant spider web. What creature could be here? I guess that answers that question. We have a returning boss, Beady Longlegs. This creature flattens Pikmin within an instant, but it moves at a very slow pace. Its weakness is its head. What you can do is swarm Pikmin around its legs in order to lower its head. Or you could also toss yellow Pikmin on there, so that way it can take damage. And I think I'll do the second method, just to speed things along. The Beady Longlegs really isn't that hard of a boss to defeat. As long as you're very careful about this, you'll be fine in taking it out without losing a single Pikmin, which is what I aim to do. See? Really wasn't all that hard after all. And also the creature crumbles into wax. Can't believe I got this done on 2 rounds. Usually it would take me more than that. But I guess I'm just lucky. And strategic.
Sweet victory! That giant insect's body has crumbled to dust. I am quite relieved to know I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Analyzing soil samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget?
Looks like a giant key. Maybe the ship will be able to make more sense of it when we get the treasure back to the ship. Okay, now as soon as the Pikmin carry that back, we'll be all set to leave this cave, as it should now be 100% complete. There we go. Treasure is aboard. Let's see what it is. 100 Pokos. Name is the key. That figures.
This object seems familiar. I will combine it with the President's parallel dimension controller.
You mean my Wii remote? And nunchuck?
Alert! Sensors indicate a massive dimensional shift at a distant location. I'm receiving a message from a far-flung dimension. Displaying the message now. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen.
It appears to be total gibberish. Or is it pronounced gibberish? I don't know.
Hopefully the message has reached its intended recipient. I will name this apparently worthless device the key.
So with the key, challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen, and I'm not going to show that off right away because it would cause me to waste a day, but I will show it off at the beginning of the next day, which will be day 7 in our exploration. For right now, let's make our way out of here. Up we go. Work is done here, but we still have a lot more to do. Also, if you guys want to see me go through challenge mode, just let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do to make time for it. 851 Pokos, not a single Pikmin lost, and the cave is now 100% complete. We'll go ahead and save the game.